And so what they can do so simply now, because it's old technology, it's well tried and tested, and they have given droughts over the years to farming areas. They put lots of farmers out in Canada and the States, either with droughts or floods, all at the same time. We always had the same flood in the breadbasket of Canada as you were having in the breadbasket of the U.S., and we're getting droughts at the same time. So this is coordinated to bring down the food supply. But they will convince the public with odd acts of weather warfare that we are, as nature, rebelling. That's what they'll tell us all. They won't tell. They can stand there and whistle in the wind and pretend they've got nothing to do with it because they'll never admit they're actually using it to terrify the public. And then the public will be more compliant and give up even more rights and allow themselves to be guided.
Well, it's just like the New World Order. All these decades, we had their documents, their statements, their videos, their books. We'd go, look, they're saying it. And the public would say, that's fake video of David Rockefeller. The Rothschild family doesn't exist. I remember hearing that 15 years ago, that they didn't exist, that the CFR didn't exist. Now they say, oh, it exists. We need a world government to keep us safe. And it's the same thing now. There's no chemtrails. They're not manipulating the weather. Trails have always hung there for hours at 2,000 feet. No. And then now they go, oh, we're spraying you. Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And to say it too, they tell us that it could have drastic consequences if they were to go ahead and spray, meaning on human health. That's why when they started in 98, they couldn't tell the public what they were doing. They already know the catastrophic effects it's had on people's health with asthma. People at 40, 50 get diagnosed with asthma. People dying of bronchial diseases. They just can't get rid of the cough. They understand. They have the pulse on the people all the time. They have all the data coming in from hospitals all the time, daily, and they know the effects it's been having and what it's doing to the people. You know.
Yeah, here is FAS.org, news.usa. You can also go to the Army website, and here he is. You guys just had it on screen with a Control F. You can read it right there where he talks about, he says, he quotes Alvin and Heidi Toffler has written about this in terms of some scientists in their laboratories trying to devise certain types of pathogens that would be ethnic specific, so they would just eliminate certain ethnic groups and races, and others are designing some sort of engineering, some sort of insects that can destroy specific crops. Others are engaging even in eco type of terrorism, whereby they can alter the climate, shut off earthquakes, volcanoes remotely through the use of electromagnetic waves. That's the Army Times in April of 1997. You can go to the top and show folks. But the issue here is that they now in September 20th, 2000, Rebuilding America's Defenses, written by Dick Cheney, he says we need to prepare the public with the media to accept race-specific bio weapons, and that it's good. And even the Austin American-Statesman wrote an article saying, you know, is Dick Cheney right? Should we kill certain races? So if you call somebody a racial term, the media cries, you get arrested. Oh, we love you so much, black people. But then it's like, should we kill all the blacks? You know, it's loving. Oprah's at the meeting. I mean, see, so it's like, oh, I'm a liberal. I'm Margaret Sanger. You're subhuman. I only want to kill you for the earth. You know I love you. I'm sorry we have to kill you. Don't be racist. Again, if you're against the New World Order, you're racist. If you're against killing everyone, you're racist.
Are you concerned for the safety of your loved ones? Listen closely to this message from pepperspray.com. Every 22 seconds a violent crime is committed. America has changed, and your personal safety is your first priority. Be smart. Be safe. Trust pepper spray instead of your luck. Pepperspray.com is the only website you'll ever need for all of your non-lethal self-defense supplies. Pepperspray.com carries one of the largest assortments of pepper spray and personal safety products on the web. From big to small, we have it all. Pepper spray, mace, animal repellents, stun guns, and tasers. Pepperspray.com also carries a large assortment of products for personal, home, child, and pet safety. Enter SAFE in the coupon box and you'll receive a special discount off of your order. So what are you waiting for? Go to pepperspray.com. That's pepperspray.com or call 1-800-908-9988 today.
Alan Watt's our guest. I want to blitz through some news with him coming up. But let's go back to your phone calls. He's going to be with us into the next hour. His website's cutingintothematrix.com. Our sites are Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. All right, I'm going to try to move quickly now. I had one caller on for like 5 minutes. Mark in Oregon, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello, gentlemen.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, Hallie. How you doing, Alex?
Fine. What's on your mind?
Alex, I notice you're both, and I'm not being destructively critical here, but I'm being constructively critical because the hour is getting extremely late here, okay? And if you don't realize that fully, then you'll continue on making movies and trying to write a book, and they will have us down to about 2 months now from as we speak to get us all sick and die. And you're
listen, this is an incremental.
You're long on.
Hold on a minute. I think you called a few months ago saying evacuate over the flu. This is all drills, and they incrementally ratchet things up. I don't think everything's going to collapse in 2 months, but go ahead.
I like to think that you're right, Alex, and I hope that you are, but I don't think we can even begin to assume that when we've got a much worse one coming along, according to Janet Napolitano, in about 2 months. Alex,
well, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong, but yes, they are acting like they're going to drop something big in the next 2-3 months, and all I can do is do the best job I can. I don't have all the answers, and I sure would like to run off to the Caribbean with my family, but I'm not doing that, and so I don't really know what I mean, I understand your question, though. You're saying, well, I mean, finish your statement. I'm going to get Alan Watt's take on it.
Okay. Well, Alex, the point of my call is that it's been long on knowledge and solutions or rather knowledge and information to expose the evil. That has not slowed it down one bit. I've been watching it since 1978 when I learned of the Illuminati. I've been studying their moves. I've seen the progress that they have made in the implementation of their plan to kill us all, and that plan is coming up very soon to its end of the end game point. You can go out into the world. Alan Watt can go out into the world. Dr. Stan Monteith can go out to the world. So can Pastor Butch Paul and several other people get together and go out into the world and give global speaking tours, get some publicity, get some power of attention going in the people of the world, and let's get going somewhere, Alex, because the way we're going, they're killing us. And I love you, brother.
Listen, I hear you, and I appreciate your call. Everybody gets frustrated by this and thinks I've got the answer to save people. I don't have the money to go travel around the world and then to advertise to get crowds there, and then the media just ignores us. But I can sit here while the web's still open and reach millions of people every couple days now, maybe even every day. It's really getting big. It's kind of scary to have this responsibility. I'm just doing what I can do as best I can. The answer is all of you going out and speaking out. Alan?
It's true, and I understand where he's coming from, because you see, these people, these organizations, have been at war with the world for hundreds of years, and openly so for the last 100 years in their own publications. And, of course, they have used this time to try and close every possible loophole to stop people saving themselves, if you like. So I understand the frustration, but all we can truly do is to get people to individually become active, and if nothing else, plan for themselves and their families, etc., various contingency plans to try and save themselves. I understand this. The whole world is in on this together. And it doesn't matter, I think, where you run off to today, personally. I think it's going to be implemented across the planet at the same time. So whether we like it or not, we're here in the middle of it, and we've got to fight it right from here as best we can. As best we can. All we have at the moment is speech. That's all we have.
And they are passing bills to eliminate that. And when they say it's illegal to speak out, we got to say, no, you're the criminal. We're standing up against you. Back in 70 seconds with Alan Watt in the final hour.